preparation day. Here we are, yes again, the crew, the famous crew. Yeah, the famous crew. Infamous crew. We're off again. We arrived on the boat at 4 o'clock. We're just waiting for the tide to go out now. And then we're setting sail at 4 o'clock in the morning. So we're just loading, getting everything in its place so we can have a reasonable night. We'll have some tea. And Gareth's going to walk out and find his mooring. Hopefully, yeah. And then we're off. We should be able to watch the sun go down tonight in Luxy with a couple of wines. We won't have a lot to drink because we've got to be up early in the morning. But apart from that, everything should be hunky-dory. And then, yeah, that's it. So that's take one of the start of our Irish trip. That night we watched the sun go down, beautiful sunset over the day, a lovely night. And then it was up early in the morning. Our day 2, ready for sailing. Well, it's day 1 really, it's our first sail now. We're heading off, leaving, and it's... Just take that life jacket, right? 0317. Right. I've got mine.
A little bit of tape on that, no?
No, that's fine.
Side of it, you can put a few revs on.
Yeah. 417 now. And we're just coming out of the day. Right, it's now 20 to 4. We've had a few issues. We couldn't get off the mooring. The mooring buoy, it didn't get stuck, but we weren't going anywhere, and we couldn't find the mooring buoy. It was just underneath the boat. It wasn't stuck on anything, fortunately. But once we saw the buoy, we just lifted it out and then took it to the back and let it go. So that was all right. And then we had a fuel. Our Gobius Pro there, our Gobius was showing a red light, which means there was no fuel. And we just emptied 25, nearly 40 litres in there, but we put 25 in before we left. But it's now full to the brim, so that should get us to Ireland, I would hope. Hopefully we'll do a lot of sailing tomorrow anyway. It's the main thing is today, and then that's it really. And again, yet again, our mainsail is stuck. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with that really. It's it was awkward getting it in the other day, but it's you know, anyway, we'll have a go fixing that and see what we can do. .608 and we're under sail. Tony's out from Rill, he's away, and sailing good at the moment, all sails up. Might put the Janica up later and see how that goes, but at the moment we're doing 5.5 knots, so that's not too bad. That's the speed we want to keep. Lovely morning again. Something, hopefully the sun will come out, but hopefully the wind will stay at this pace anyway. We should do well getting around there.
Okay, so it's 7:30 AM. We've just put the engine back on because the wind's dropped and we're not really making enough headway. I think we're doing 3.5 knots, weren't we, Denny? So engine's back on, doing 5 knots. Roy's up the front. preparing to hoist the Jenica, so let's hope that goes well.
On the Jenica now. Jenica's up. Still on an engine because we lost.
Just let me pass these wind farm road.
Yeah, right. Don't worry about it. We have that much wind that they've had to stop the wind generator. It's too windy for them. Stay in a bit, Jenny.
Yeah.
We're getting pushed that way now. That's what I'd say, we're on the cross tide now.
Well, I've got the engine so I can get.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not panicking.
Loads of jellyfish. Don't know whether you can see those or not. Lots of jellyfish there.
Yeah, might have some of those on toast later.
Now Gareth's taking the helm. Actually, I'll go deep sea diving with it. Playing with my new GoPro extension selfie stick. It was great actually, very wobbly though. It's so long and it's thin and it was just like on a spring, but it was fun. Approaching the Great Orme now. That's our Great Orme, and there's the Little Orme. And there's Dun Laoghaire and Llandudno in the distance. You won't be able to see it with the GoPro, but there it is. And we still have, what's the phrase, bin bags, according to Mike from Sailing Because I Love It. I think that's an apt phrase actually. It just looks like bin bags. Very little wind, and we're heading head to wind anyway, so yeah, making good time. We're still doing 4 knots, I think. 4.5 is it?
4.5, yeah.
4.5 knots, and our time is 8:56, coming up to 9 o'clock. Quarter to 10, and we're just passing the Great Orme.
Yeah, mine was.
Great Orme's there, and we got Tony. You won't be able to see him. You might see him just on the horizon out there. I think it's him. He's got a blue hull, so it must be him. That's all there is to it. And then we got Snowdon Range, which you might not be able to see again, which is Snowdon. We're just heading over to Puffin Island, go round the back of Puffin Island, and we'll pick up Paul, and then we'll just wait around really. We made good time, so pleased with that. There's Bonaventure over there. They're going to raise the anchor if they haven't done already. And then there's Inca down there, and we're here. And the idea at the moment is because we've used quite a lot of fuel obviously coming down here, then we need to go back round down to Beaumaris and pick up some fuel because we've got plenty of time at the moment. Passing Beaumaris now, and it's 12:15. We're going to try and head in and get some petrol. And yeah, beautiful day again. Snowdonia. Be nice to be up Snowdon today. Clear views all around.
Might be a bit busy though.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. 2, and we're just about to enter. Well, we're heading to the bridge. We'll be there about 1:45, which is roughly 2.5 hours before high water Dover. That's what we're working on at the moment. get muddled down. It's not done in the last couple of weeks. Leaving the swellies now. Here's Sea Loch, taken by Paul. Well, it looks like our famous Pilot's Cove is getting some reputation. There's loads of boats. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boats there. And then there's Inca and Bonaventure who've gone inside. They squeezed through and got in. I presume these are all long keel boats, but they can't go in. Approaches to Pilot's Cove, quite a few fishing boys around, which is a bit of a hazard really, but we managed to miss them. There's Tony already settled in, waiting for us to arrive.
There you go, you're alright, take it out to the there so they don't need to go backwards. You're alright, you're okay.
Yeah.
Back, you good?
Well, yeah, that's it, you're in, that's it.
You're in.
You're on.
Good job.
Once in Pilot's Cove, I headed off to see Virgo, Ed and Michelle, who were also moored outside. You can see them top right, just by the lighthouse there, and they joined us. Unfortunately, I didn't get any pictures of them. That would have been good, but it was good to see them out there, and they headed home the next day. End of day 2. Ooh, 9:30, 20 to 10. Got to be up early again in the morning, so yep, get things sorted. We should be okay. Had a good night tonight. People from West Kirby, Ed and Michelle. It was good to see them. Day 3, we did a very quick exit out of Pilot's Cove. As both Bonaventure and Inca had left, they'd gone, got up and gone. It's a bit tricky coming out because we got blown into the corner by the wind, but with a couple of backwards and forwards movements we managed to get out. And the wind's quite strong now. What's the wind?
To the right.
Is that force 3? Battery's low. 9:49. Coming up to 9:45. We've had to put the engine on because we're falling way behind. We're trying to adjust the sails or try to do something with the sails, but it's just not happening really. We have a problem. Houston. They'll try and sort it when we get to Port early. Other than that, very little we can do. Another great shot taken by Paul. At some stages we were actually leaning 37 degrees. Not good points of sail, certainly not. But it was, we were overpowered really, we were far overpowered for the wind. But we couldn't tell because of our wind indicator wasn't given a true reading. Still over, well, 27, 30 degrees most of the time. She's sailing quite well now, but we've only got 11 knots of wind, but we're not doing any fantastic speed up. But mind you, we have got tide against us, and I don't know what that is, about 18 knots tide, I think, possibly it's 18 knots tide. I'll check on that. But yeah, and the sun's out, so it's warm, although the wind is quite cold, hence the attire. Trying to prepare dinner at this angle was not easy. I'll tell you, I got a lot of banged head and a lot of messy food all over the place. What's the time?
It's 3:30.
3:30. We're quite still overpowered. We reefed really, well, basically equivalent to a second reef. We pulled in, but we were still heeled over a lot. 14 knots of wind, gusting 15 is that? And we're doing 6.1 knots. So we're making good headway now, but the current is with us. Well, the current is aiding us now. It's got the dump with us, and it's a bit calmer, although the swell is still big swell here. You can hear all that. As we approached Dun Laoghaire, the seas began to calm and the wind began to cease. Quiet entrance into Dun Laoghaire, a beautiful sight after a very, very strong windy passage over here. Just crossing our path.
What is it?
We don't get much closer. Final approaches to Dun Laoghaire. A lot of these photographs, and especially the drone ones, are courtesy of Paul Anderson and some from Tony, who took a lot of the photographs on this trip, as I lost a few. But fortunately they captured all the good ones, and many thanks to Paul and Tony for their contribution to this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Just wait till part 2, where the incidents continue and get better. Bye for now.